Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're not in one of these projects which I'm about to show you now. So I believe, and I've been touching on this a while now, I believe there's like a massive pre-sale scam by one team. I can't prove it's the same team, but there's very similar similarities. I'm going to show you a massive list now of over 25 websites, scams that are going on at the moment. Now, these scams are pulling in about 5 million each, sometimes 10 million in pre sale earnings. So, if there's 25 that are getting in 5 million, that's $125 million. All right. And I believe this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think there's a lot more. Okay. So, the projects which I'm looking at are things like Borrow Finance, Pandoshi, Pullix, Dogecoin 20, scottytheai, greenbitcoin, deestream, Rebel Satoshi, Option to Trade Presale, um, Incubeta, Satoshi Dex, Dogverse or Dogeverse, should I say, Algotech Trade, DTX Exchange, Nugget Rush, PushD, Kelexo, Scapes Mania, Galaxy Fox, Bitcoin Mine Tricks, Blast Up, Kangamoon, Forever, Blockdag, RAF. Um, Now, there's also some meme coins that I believe this team are involved with. So, Meme Combat, Smog, Slothana, Cat Meme, Sponge and Sponge V2. They've also been responsible, I believe, for other older projects such as BTC20, Bitcoin ETF, Everlodge, Flasco, Firepin, Domini.art. Okay, so just think about all these projects that I'm mentioning here. This is probably like 40. Now, if imagine if they get 5 million each, that's 200 million. Okay, this is one of the biggest scams that just seem to be going under the radar. All right, so here, this is just actually just giving out a warning. So MetaMask is basically saying don't go here. BitcoinMineTricks.com and also another website here, algotrade.com, is blocked by Phantom Wallet. Okay, so certain websites are already, being blocked. But I didn't know these sites were blocked. I came upon them in their advertising without going to them, thinking this looks dodgy, okay. And then Phantom and MetaMask have basically confirmed that these are very dubious sites. And one of the reasons, or one of the biggest reasons for me, is these articles that appear on sites like analyticinsight.net, okay? And they're always doing the same kind of thing. They compare like two big top 20 coins like Solana and ETH, and then they compare it to their third token or something, or whatever token it is, okay? So a very common one is Solana. So all you need to do basically is have a look at this list. So if we look at Nugget Rush, for example, and we just type in Nugget Rush, um, pre-sale, and Solana. So Nugget pre-sale attracts investors amid potential, and you get the same kind of articles pop up all the time. So if we have a look at this, crypto news. Nugget Rush pre-sale attracts investors amid potential Solana and Kronos uptrends. Okay, so that's Crow. Okay, so again, comparing Nugget Rush with two other top bitcoins, two other altcoins which are very popular. And then if you go down again, you'll see at some point hold on, that's a long article. This can't find it. Have I gone past it? I might have gone past it. This is a massively long article, I think. But usually there's something somewhere that will say this is a oh yeah, there we go. I went past it. Disclosure: this content is provided by a third party, crypto news. So a lot of these sites don't. Another thing you'll notice is when you come to these sites, you'll start seeing advertisements for other Dubious crypto, so incubator, okay, is another dodgy crypto in my opinion. And so whenever you go to these articles, so let's have another look at another one. Let's go for Dogeverse. Okay, Dogeverse, Solana pre-sale. So just do a search for any of these. Here we go. Coinpedia, multi-chain meme coin Dogeverse raises 9 million in ICO. So this is what I mean. They're not just raising 5 million. They can be raising nearly 10 million. And they're all on these kind of sites, these news sites, Coinpedia. There's a dog jumping out of the black hole. Cosmos, a chain hopping dog, has 6 lives. Experts back Dogeverse for massive gains. So this is the sort of articles you get. They'll say like 100x's or 2000x's I've seen. So who are these experts that back Dogeverse? You know, it's completely nonsense. What about this one? I haven't even mentioned this. Chimpsy ready. So whenever you go to these sites, I would have a look at these articles here on the right. There's Chimpsies. You know, I haven't even mentioned that. That's the sort of one that is probably... Okay, is Chimpsy ready for a pump? Wildlife NFT launch and 5 billion token burn fuel FOMO. Again, this looks like another dodgy one. Okay. So I believe this is one massive scam. Who knows? It could be touching 1 billion. Never mind $100 million. So if you've got involved in any of these, I'd be contacting whoever. FBI maybe? Who knows? I don't know. But this is one massive scam, and I can't believe these people are going to get away with this. And but it has been going on for a long time. You cannot let this go. So if you've been involved in any of these, you need to report them. The more people that report this, and then you can get this team. I believe they're an Indian scam team. I really do. So massive scam that doesn't seem to be being reported by many YouTubers. I have seen some Reddit articles where people sort of seem to be onto them somewhat, but I don't think even they only mention like a few projects. You know, this morning I've been looking at lots and lots of different sites. Like I said, there's going to be some that have just gone under the radar. This is another thing, actually. So this is an audit for option to trade, which I didn't fully look at, but this is a sort of thing which they do. So the contract utilizes a require statement within the check is address valid modifier, aiming to check if an Ethereum address is equal to itself. This condition is redundant, since an address in solidity will always be equal to itself. This redundancy adds unnecessary complexity to the contract and results in extra gas costs when the contract is executed. Alright, so the additional self-comparison does not provide any security or functional benefit. So they've basically put in this extra bit of programming, which is going to cause more gas fees. So what happens is many people go to these pre-sales and they put $100 in. And because it's on Ethereum, and also because the programming that they've done is very inefficient, it causes extra gas fees. And you can get gas fees like $40. Well, if you put $100 in to buy some pre-sale tokens, are you going to pay gas fees of $40? Probably not. You're going to wait, and you're not going to get the tokens out then and there. You're going to wait till the price comes lower. Okay, so a lot of these projects will only release 10% of the tokens maybe. And another thing that they've been doing, that I've listened to some other YouTubers where they've been saying that certain wallets have been blacklisted. So larger whale wallets that have bought larger amounts of tokens are potentially getting blacklisted. So they're letting the small wallets through. okay, that have only purchased, say, up to, say, $300, and anything that's, say, purchased $2,000 maybe, they won't let through. Because they can still make a potential profit if the Ethereum fees are only $40. But anyone who's buying $100 worth of token are unlikely to buy the tokens and spend $50 or $40 on gas fees. And the gas fees have been pumped up higher because of really bad programming. So this is kind of what the scam is. They try and also get you to stake, and therefore if they can get you to stake for 30 days, and the staking fees are also extremely high. The gas fees are extremely high for those as well, compared to other projects that are legit. So these people who are buying into these pre-sales are getting scammed basically in high gas fees, not being able to get the tokens because of high gas fees, or not being able to get the tokens full stop because the team aren't letting go of these tokens at all. And then sometimes they'll just take the money and not even bother. So I believe this is just a massive pre-sale scam. Now, whether it's by the same team, the reason why I say it's by the same team is because they just do many of the similar kind of things. You know, they compare their article, they compare this token, this new token, to two other projects that are in the top 20 tokens. And so that's why I believe they've got the same sort of modus operandi. You know, same kind of Twitter accounts, same kind of thing. All right. So it's rinse and repeat basically. And you can't really blame them for it because they're getting away with it at this moment in time. Now, how long that lasts, who knows? But you know, somebody needs to get onto these guys. Some authority needs to get onto these because they're stealing from everybody all across the world. You know, you could be in America, Philippines, Australia, Africa, Russia, wherever. They're stealing from everybody. All right, so this needs sorting out. I believe, though, because it's crypto, there's not a huge rush to sort these kind of scams out. It's more a case of money laundering, that kind of thing, will be looked upon, be frowned upon. But anything where retail is getting ripped off, then it's less important to do anything about it. So people need to report these websites, okay, that I've mentioned before, all those other projects, and make it known to authorities. Okay, so there we have it. I think this is a massive, massive scam. You know, over 100 million easily, probably closer to $1 billion scam on pre-sales. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for listening.